We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Javier Donnelly will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, J.R. Irvin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B. We've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Dero, but they're
hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Donnelly, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Set down 1-2-3. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-2.
The 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
First delivery to him on the way. Danny Nowakowski is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Three and two, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Odorizzi gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. So digging in now, Alejandro Sanchez, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
This year against right-handed pitching, Sanchez is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Vinny Domet batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Domet, the runner at second with one away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Runner goes for third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And now the runner's trying for third. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Shortstop. Alexi.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the
Guardado.
trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And the runner back in standing. So now to the plate, Alexi Guardado. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home. In there, now the throw. Not in time, he's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And the runner's breaking for third. And another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Fouled off. Runner breaks for third. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Up next for Minnesota, Danny Matthews. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Set to go now, Mitch Garver, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Ramiro is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
We're back as the Royals prepare for their at-bats here in the third. This lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. And one major aspect of their offensive approach is, of course, their speed. They currently lead Major League Baseball in both stolen bases and stolen base percentage. One coach told me that tells you 2 things. We have great athletes, and they work very hard on the craft of swiping bags. He went on to explain that a lot of work goes into perfecting their technique for getting good jumps and studying the pitcher's tendencies. It's a bit of a throwback approach to offense, but these guys have bought in. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready now, Brian Ramiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Danny Nowakowski.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Danny Nowakowski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
There he goes. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner's on his way to third. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now in the box, Shea Clark. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Odorizzi comes set. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
A ball and a strike now. Second and third, 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is the next twin up. J.R. Urban back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Urban, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now with the plate, Jorge Polanco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find a feel for that thing moving forward.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch.
Yep.
Now a flare out toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Brian Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and two count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too low.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Way to go.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. To short, right to him. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Stepping into the box, Vinny Domet. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
No.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So next to the plate for the Royals, Adam Doherty.
Adam Doherty.
Odorizzi's ready. First pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Standing in, Alexi Guardado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls. And while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Full count to Matt Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count is full. 3-2.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now
digging in, Danny Matthews.
Danny Matthews.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Home. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 65.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Guardado. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Here's the pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in to try it again, Jason Sato. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Ramiro. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Casey at the plate. Mitch Garver will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. J.R. Urban comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready once again, Danny Nowakowski.
The center fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
First pitch coming, here it is. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Gallo moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 8.
Digging in, Shea Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. J.D. Martinez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Alejandro Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Into the box now, Vinny Domit will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Trying to hang a 0, here's the pitch.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Here's the 1-1. On the ground for Dozier at second. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning. So here's Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
1-2 to count.
Pitch is popped up. Sanchez will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Domit is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Brian Dozier at the plate. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 1-1 the count now. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Max Kepler. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. He's up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. One left. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, so stepping in, Adam Doherty. Here's the first pitch to him. Leone, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Digging in, Alexi Guardado. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Jason Sato is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ralph Ludwig has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Danny Matthews, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In there, strike 1. And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Royals. John Burks will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher.
Settling in now, Brian Ramiro. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. And he popped him up. In comes Kepler, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder, number 12.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kepler's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Shea Clark. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Liner towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as Kevin Quackenbush comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 61.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, J.R. Rubin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
The 0-1 on its way. Smoke toward third. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Jose Abreu. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a ball 1-0.
tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Nowakowski will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Joey Gallo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No ball. One strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Final strike for the Twins. Just hung in there on that one. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Scorched to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Kansas City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Javier Donnelly wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. Jake Odorizzi was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Kevin Quackenbush wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.